All right, guys, thanks for tuning in again. We've got an unboxing and a review on the Citizen Garrison model BM8180-03E. This is called the Garrison. Some list it as the Chandler, but Citizen calls it the Garrison, and that's what we're going to go with. This is the Garrison. But you'll see sometimes it being listed as a Chandler. This is an Eco Drive field watch, and that's exactly what I was looking for. How's this box? Pretty basic, nothing special. So I did some searching, and the cheapest I could find this new was on Amazon for $141. This has been going up in price, just like everything else is. So I've seen them going for $157 and higher, but that's as low as I could find it. This is a 37 millimeter diameter, which is ideal for me. Again, I've got small wrists. I've got right a little bit over 6¼ inch wrist. So I wanted a 37 millimeter. It's right at 43 lug to lug, 9 millimeters thick, and it's got an 18-inch lug width, which is perfect. Some people complain about this strap, but I'm about to try this on and I'll let you know what I think. It doesn't feel that bad, a little stiff. The other thing that I liked about this is that it's 100 meters water resist. That's 333 feet. And on Citizen's website, they say it's ideal for swimming and snorkeling, which is pretty good water resist. If you're gonna wear this, maybe if you're going hiking or on vacation, you're gonna be in a variety of different environments. That's what I do. I work a lot around hazardous conditions. I'm outside a lot. And I wanted something that I could leave in my truck, take my more expensive watch off, pop this on, not really stress about it, but know that it'll be working, keeping excellent time, and that I don't have to sit there and try to reset it like with the Seiko 5. This is an old Seiko 5 that I used to throw around, but the problem with it is after a couple days, I gotta shake it, reset it, and I'm sitting there in my truck trying to get a watch up and going, and I really didn't want to go automatic. I'm an automatic watch fan. I'm more into mechanical watches, but I've owned a few quartzes, and I've owned an Eco Drive. I had the ProMaster Diver. It was just a little bit big for my wrist, but I did like the Eco Drive system. This is something you're not even gonna have to worry about for 10 years. These batteries can be changed out, but honestly, I don't really care, because are you gonna get an automatic watch like a Seiko 5 that's $100 rebuilt? I mean, this thing is probably running 30 seconds fast a day. I'm not gonna pay someone to rebuild it. I mean, the cost of the movement nowadays is more than the watch costs. I keep it just because I just don't feel right throwing it away, but am I gonna get it fixed? No, I don't wear it. So even if after 10 years this thing goes south, you got your money's worth out of it. So again, this uses the Citizen Eco Drive E101 movement. It's just a regular mineral crystal, which again, you're gonna get on a Seiko 5, mineral crystal. So you've got a screw down case back, which is nice. I like this crown. It's pretty smooth. Take it to that first position. Set the date. It's Sunday. Seems to move really smooth. It's nice, it hacks, stops right where you want to stop. I like this knurled crown and the crown guards that it's got going on here. Again, similar to Seiko 5, but look how small that crown is. So I think this is great for somebody that needs a second watch for vacation, mountain biking, traveling, work. You know, if you've got a nicer watch, or you just want a one general watch that you're going to take with you when you're on the road traveling, this is what I was looking for. You just pick it up and go. I know my other Eco Drive, I could leave it locked up in the watch box with no sunlight for months and months, and I could pull it out and it was right. It went right to ticking, and it wasn't even doing the 2-second tick like it'll start to tell you when it needs to be charged. So if you're looking at this watch and you're entertaining some other watches, I'll go over what I was looking at and kind of how I finally said, you know, I'm definitely want to go with this Citizen. I've been looking at it for a while. Oh man, that fits perfect. You still have some wrist real estate on either side of those lugs, is what you want when you're trying to size a watch properly for your wrist. So yeah, this band is a little stiff, but that's to be expected. I think it's just going to take a little bit of wearing in. Seems like it's made pretty well for a stock band on a watch. So here's some that I was looking at. I thought that I would get a Bulova hack. Now that was an automatic mechanical watch, but the Bulova was $220, and it only had a 30-meter water resist, and the lug to lug was $47. And I was like, that just seems a lot for me to pay for a beater watch. And then I looked at the Bertucci. I'm kind of interested in the Bertucci. I looked at the A15, and it's a 36-millimeter diameter watch. It's a quartz movement. I don't know who makes their movement. And it's got a lug-to-lug of 44.8. I've never owned a Bertucci, but I do have some interest in that one. If you're looking for mechanical, I would probably lean towards the Bulova hack. You can get a Seiko SNK for like $130. But again, those are only 30-meter water resistant. So that's kind of a drawback to me. Plus, I just don't want the whole hassle of having to reset it all the time. That's why I was looking quartz. But again, 90% of my watches are mechanical. This is a certain purpose that I wanted this watch for. The movement is key when you're looking at a quartz, because Citizen pretty much has this down pat. They've been doing this Eco Drive for a long time. They're pretty rock solid and bulletproof. I bought one for my father-in-law, the ProMaster Diver Eco Drive, and he beats it up to death. He never keeps it in proper lighting to keep it charged, and he's not had any issues with it. So that's why I felt comfortable going with the Eco Drive. So I think when you're looking at a optimal field watch, you know, it's hard to beat this Citizen. I mean, I've been down the Seiko 5 road, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had plenty of them. And I just want something that works. I pick it up and it's going to work. It's going to be accurate. I can go work for 5-6 hours, take it off, put it back in the glove box. Then I'll throw on my more expensive watch that I didn't want to get beat up. So that's the purpose of this guy. I'll probably do a follow-up review after I've been wearing it for a while, but it pretty much is a no-brainer. This thing has been out since, I think, 2007. So it's been in the market. It's a well-respected, highly recommended field watch, not just from me, but again, they're going up in price. Show that model number here. So that's the BM8180-03E. There's some other variations. There's a black PVD dial, and then I think there's a camo strap one. And then Amazon's got some of these that are like returns for like $123. So I think it's a good watch to check out if you're looking for a field watch or just a good everyday watch that you can beat up and really not stress about. So if you got any questions, guys, leave them below. If you've got a watch that maybe I should check out, I love field watches. I love military watches. Is there something that I've not looked at? And again, I don't really go down the AliExpress. I just don't really order anything from them. I've had a bad experience with AliExpress. So don't recommend anything off AliExpress or some of these obscure Chinese brands. I just want something that's got a proven track record because I've got to pay for these myself. So recommend any watches that you think I should review in the comments below. And also if you have any questions about this watch or any of my other ones, just leave them in the comments below. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.